Hello everyone, my name is Michael SK and welcome back to the Afterglow of Grisaia. So in the last episode we got to know Asako's master just a little bit more. His backstory was a little confusing, but that aside, there's also some sad news. Apparently Daniel Bone passed away and that was talked about a little bit. So, man, last episode was pretty emotional to say the least, but no, it was a good episode, aside from the sadness. So we'll jump in here. This will not be the finale. I did some cross-checking, and I think there's maybe like an hour left. I don't want to do an hour-long finale for this one, not this visual novel. Sorry, guys. We'll leave it at 30-minute episodes. So I'm pretty sure that there will be a total of maybe 7 episodes. I'd like to say that 7 will be the total amount here. So not that long of a playthrough, but whatever, or read-through, however you want to put it. But anyways, let's jump in. So legends start the moment someone opens their mouth and exaggerates a story. As they're passed on, more little embellishments get added to the story, until finally there's a power in those words. That power can inspire courage in some, but it can hurt others. And the power of a legend is far greater than that of a gun. Within CIRS and some other organizations, there are certain agents renowned for their reliability and outright ferocity. However, most people have no idea about the true I-9029. I-9029 is special. I-9029 never fails a mission. But that's just what it looks like. Even I-9029 makes mistakes. Even I-9029, I'm getting tired of saying that, fails. This is a story that Asako told me when I was still a kid.
いいか、ユージ。私を天才だって言ってるやつは全員アホだ。
Alright.
私の仕事の成功率が高い理由は、失敗すると分かっている仕事は引き受けないってだけで、私だって失敗するときは失敗する。ただ、失敗して当たり前と思われている任務を何度か成功させたという事実が人づてに一人歩きした結果でしかないんだ。わかんねえか。いいか、世の中ってのは善人の悪行は絶対に許されないし、一生許してもらえない。だが悪人の善行は必要以上に好印象で受け取られ、たった一度の善行が全ての評価を覆すこともある。そういうもの？
Guess we got that young Yuuji voice.
要はそこらのクソ女と同じ考え方だ。完璧な男が一度でも嘘をついたら絶対に許さないし、クソ野郎にちょっと優しくされるとコロッと騙される。
ああ、そう言われるとなんとなくわかる。
完璧なやつだと思われると、たった一度の失敗でも許してもらえない。それって面倒だろ？だから私は常日頃から一生懸命にクソ女を演じているというわけだ。
それはちょっと何言ってるのかわからない。
いや、だからな、昼間っからビールを飲んだり酔っ払うと同じ口を何度も言うのも私という女の演出プランの一環であってだな。
聞きたくないよ、そんなクソみたいな言い訳。
Wow. I forgot. Yuuji was always this, this brutal. I remember it back in the Labyrinth of Grisaia as well. Just whenever he was a pretty brutal person.
お前クソとか言うなよ。最近言葉遣い悪いぞ。誰の影響だまったく。
Huh. I wonder who.
そういう目で私を見るな。
でもさ、失敗すると分かっていてもそれを断れない立場の人間もいるんじゃない？誰もが朝子みたいにうまく立ち回れるわけじゃない。そういうのも才能なんじゃないの？
だから私だって失敗する時はあるって言っただろ。何日もかけて下見して当日現場に行って引き金を引かずに帰ってきたことなんて何度もある。いいか、諦めて引き金を引かずに帰ってくるのは狙撃兵としては負けじゃないんだ。標的を外して 狙撃対象に狙われたと気づかせたり、それと気づかれるような痕跡を残さなければ失敗であっても負けではない。だからこっちが相手のことを好きだってバレてても告白しなければ失恋しないってのと同じだ。
朝子、愛してる。
お前、私の話ちゃんと聞いてるか？
I mean, I honestly have no idea what's going on.
今のは狙撃成功？
うるせえよ。お前そういうとこクソ野郎だぞ。
つまり絶対に負けると分かっている勝負には乗らないのが鉄則ってこと？
そうだ。負けなければそれでいい。成績を焦る必要はない。何度失敗したところで生きて帰れば必ず勝利の機会はある。そうして生き残ったやつだけがエースになる。
でも失敗ばかりしてたら仕事が来なくなるんじゃ。
だから失敗する仕事と成功する仕事をきっちりと見極めるんだよ。
どうやって？
簡単だ。悪条件が5つ揃った狙撃は必ず失敗する。どんなに有利な条件であっても不利な条件が5つ以上重なったら潔く諦める。たとえ100の有利があっても5の不利があれば必ず諦める。
それが10年に一度の絶好のチャンスであっても？
それが100年に一度のチャンスでもだ。成功の数より失敗しなかった数の方が重要なんだ。この仕事を長くやってるとそれがわかるようになる。お前にはまだピンとこねえか。
I don't even know what's happening. When I had just started work, I couldn't help but worry about racking up results. Sometimes you need to be a bit reckless when you're young. After all, you learn a lot from the pain you go through. However, in this business, the flashier guys die young. Stick out too much and you'll get hammered back down. According to my master, Kusakabe Asako, talent doesn't matter too much in this line of work. A sniper can land just about any hit as long as the conditions are right. Your main job is to make sure they're in your favor. Careful reconnaissance of a spot you've already scouted out. If that's not possible, your chances of success will be cut in half. A sniper who's already checked out the terrain can claim it as their territory. It's the sniper's job simply to devour anyone who enters that area.
刀の間合いをぐっと広げたのがライフルの間合いだと思えばいい。お前だってこの山に敵が入ってきても負ける気がしないだろ。縄張り作りこそが狙撃の要だ。
なるほどね。
You can never be too careful. You'll complete your mission flawlessly if you scout out the area a number of times beforehand. But if you come across 5 adverse conditions, be a man, give up, and wait for the next opportunity. Even if the next opportunity only comes along 10 or even 20 years later, as long as you keep an eye out for that chance over the years, the target is bound to show up or to show an opening somewhere. It wasn't long after that when I learned what Asako had meant through personal experience.
おいユージ、ハイキングに行くぞ。準
Oh
備しろ。
boy, hiking.
ハイキング？
That's fun. Is that code for something? Asako had been called out by JB the other day, and she'd come back late at night completely sober. She might have taken on a job of some kind. Asako almost never takes me with her on an assignment. When she has done, okay, whatever. It's usually been for some nonsensical mission or another. Maybe she's been handed a job she can't handle alone and she wants me to assist her? Per Asako's instructions, I stuff clothing and supplies in a rucksack and put a sleeping bag and a tent in the flatbed of her truck. Asako also loads the truck with a tackle box adorned with the logo of a fishing gear brand and a long case designed for fishing rods. I'm guessing that the case actually contains a rifle. When the preparations are done, Asako makes me sit in the passenger seat and drives off without telling me where we're going.
どこへ向かってるんだ？
ハイキングだって言ったろ？山だよ。
Okay.
そうか。山か。
Asako won't tell me exactly where we're going. In other words, she doesn't mind that I don't know where we're going, provided she herself does. If by some chance I fell into enemy hands, it would be impossible to try and extract information from me since I wouldn't know anything. It's like when I was at Oslo's school. We were only given the scantest information regarding when, where, who, and how we were going to kill. We weren't even allowed to ask questions. In that case, I shouldn't ask more or anything more about this.
熊がいない山だといいな。
Maybe I pulled a nerve with my manner of speech that hints that I know something, or maybe she feels pity for me after hearing such a bad joke. After all, not much time has passed since my beloved dog was killed by a bear. Well, I guess with that information, we're able to pinpoint when this is taking place. Asako reluctantly opens her mouth and says,
今回の相手はチートばかり厄介なやつでな。
Oh boy. Asako tosses a bag on my lap. Inside is the file on the man who's our current target. Attached to the file is a single blurry photo that looks like it was ripped from a security camera. There are also 2 sheets of A4 paper giving a basic rundown of the man's past activities. Name, Ricardo Balboa. Ethnicity, Caucasian. Birthplace, Slovenia. His father is a former Slovenian soldier. In 1988, Ricardo began working as an assassin, targeting political refugees and enemies of the state. He was active in several countries, including Belgium, the Netherlands, and Italy, and he assassinated 2 FBI officers in September 1992. In November that year, he was imprisoned by the Belgian authorities, but he was immediately released thanks to an intervention by the politician and I don't even know how to pronounce any of that. The next year, he was recaptured and imprisoned in the Netherlands, but released 20 days later by the same politician.
資料にはごちゃごちゃと書いてあるが、簡単に言っちまえば私と同業者だ。とはいえ、向こうはこっちと違って堂々としたもんだけどな。
この人が今日本にいるってこと？
いるのが確認されたから、私んとこに仕事が回ってきたんだよ。
なんで日本に？
さすがに本国でもかばいきれなくなったんだろうな。それに日本は安全な上に必要な情報がバンバン集まってくる国だからな。
どんな相手なの？
残忍で用心深いイタチのようなやつだ。
Why are we going along?
イタチ。
イタチってやつは卵の中身を吸って何事もなかったように偽装するほどずる賢くて、同じ道は二度と通らない慎重さと、追い詰められれば最後っぺをかます狡猾さもある。ましてや世界各国で悪さをして檻に入れられては政治家に助け出してもらってるようなやつだ。簡単には追い詰められない。だがチャンスがないわけでもない。
Not only do various governments and law enforcement agencies have their eyes on Ricardo Balboa, or however you pronounce his last name, because I am obviously messing up, there's a $6 million bounty on his head in the crime world. That makes it very difficult for him to enter the city. It's less risky for him to drift about on the outskirts where dash cams and speed cameras are extremely rare. He probably never stays at the same inn twice. This way, Balboa is able to slip the net, just like a weasel. But the organization helping Balboa escape isn't so nimble. Fuck his name, dude.
おいユージ、あそこにある赤い屋根の建物が見えるか？
Asako points down at the peaceful rural landscape. Buried in that verdant prospect is a row of little apartment blocks and villas. At the end of a long farm road, I can see a somewhat run-down building with a red roof.
レストランなのかな？看板を見ると地中海料理のお店っぽい。 観光地のリゾートレストランって感じかな。
いい読みだ。大して珍しくもなきゃ飛び抜けてうまいわけでもない料理にそれなりの値段をつけて観光客から小銭を巻き上げるタイプのどこにでもある店だな。あの店がイタチ野郎の逃亡を支援している連中のネストだ。イタチ野郎は毎週木曜日あの店に情報と逃走資金を受け取りに来る。電話とカードが使えないってだけでイタチは必ず不便を強いられて尻尾を出すってわけだ。
店に来たところをやるの？
イタチだってそこまでバカじゃない。狙われそうな場所には目星をつけてうまいこと避けてやがる。
ここからなら店まで約700メートルだ。やってやれない距離じゃない。
高低差と弾道を計算してみろ。
窓を狙うには張り出した屋根が邪魔だ。
そういうこと。もう少し近づければ話は早いんだが、そうすっと今度はこっちの姿が丸見えになっちまう。
50口径で屋根ごと吹き飛ばすってのは？
イタチ野郎が壁際に張り付いててくれりゃそれでもいけるかもしれねえが、確実じゃねえし派手すぎる。 JB が許しちゃくれねえだろ。いくらでも派手にやっても全部 JB がもみ消してくれるっつんなら店ごとミサイルで吹っ飛ばすのが一番確実だろ。
Hell yeah. That'd be my way of going about it.
あの店に酒とタバコと女を届けるのが一番確実なんじゃない？
嫌味を言うんじゃねえよ。私も JB もそういう仕事だ。いいからお前ちょっとあの店行って飯食ってこいよ。
視察してこいってこと？
いや、変にジロジロ店の中を見てりゃガキとはいえ怪しまれちまう。ただ普通に飯食って便所行って裏口確認してこい。
分かった。
ブッシュハットかぶってリュックサックと釣り竿を背負ってけ。そうすりゃ岩名釣りに来たフライフィッシング小僧に見えるだろ。
ベストとポンチョもいるな。
Someone dressed as a fisherman without any experience actually fishing looks unnatural, like a CIA agent in disguise. That's something I once saw written in a book I found on Asuka's bookshelf, entitled How to Identify a CIA Agent in 3 Minutes. Thankfully, I have the experience of living in a mountain cabin, and I'm quite skilled at fishing in the mountain stream for cherry salmon and char? I'm gonna go char with that one. Just as Asako instructed, I put on my hat, vest, and waters, and shoulder my rucksack. Finally, I cover myself with a camouflage poncho. With my fishing rod in hand, a compact digital camera around my neck, and a pair of sunglasses on the rim of my hat, I look exactly like a young boy on a fishing trip.
変身完了。
フェイスペイントもするか？
Hell yeah.
それじゃ山岳兵だよ。
偵察用具袋ってデカデカと書いてあるバッグも持ってけよ。
あんた、俺をどうしたいんだ？とにかく行ってくる。
おい待てユージ、これも持ってけ。
何？偵察用具ならいらないよ。
いや、粉砕用具だ。
粉砕？何これ？
見りゃわかるだろ？ホイールナットレンチだ。車載工具箱の中に入ってた。
何に使えって？
便所行ったついでにちょっと嫌がらせしてこいよ。
Oh shit, my bad. God damn it, I'm always skipping things.
うるせえ。地味な嫌がらせも私らの仕事だ。言われた通りにしろ。これは
God damn it, why am I doing that?
先輩並みに横暴だな。
My bad, guys.
ああ？なんか言ったか？
行ってきます、師匠。
It's natural that an enemy who knows he's being targeted should leave no openings. If there do happen to be any obvious ones, it's best to consider them traps. No matter how cautious this weasel may be, there's certain to be a chink in its armor somewhere. Scouting ahead allows you to search for it. There are 2 steps to this. First, scope out the area through the eyes of your enemy. Become your enemy. Next, taking on your enemy's mindset. Look around once more and think about where to strike. If you still can't find an opening, adopt the enemy's mindset again and look a third time. If even that doesn't work, then you have to look around and imagine being attacked from the enemy's point of view. After repeating this process a number of times, your thoughts will start to become biased. You'll think, this must be it, or I hope it plays out like this. You start getting wishful. When that happens, you need to erase all the previous intel you've gathered and start all over again. It's really a game of cat and mouse, or cat and weasel, if you will. The restaurant that Weaselface visits every Thursday wouldn't strike you as a terrorist hideout at first glance. It looks like a fairly normal, trendy establishment. At the back of the restaurant, there are 3 steps leading down to a semi-basement. And there's also a loft with a few extra tables. It feels like a cozy little joint for grown-ups, rather than the sort of diner that a kid on a fishing trip might visit. I quickly scan the room, as though trying to gauge the atmosphere of the place. Spotting this, a man behind the counter wearing sunglasses and smoking a cigarette looks hazily in my direction. Taking off my poncho, I slap on the fake smile I learned when I was still with Oslo.
食事できますか?
The man behind the counter closes one eye, as though he's annoyed by his own cigarette smoke, then scratches his chin and motions to a seat. I sit down at the counter seat he points to. I open up a menu and choose I don't know what that is, which is listed as their specialty. He tells me it'll take a while in a tone dripping with hostility, but I reply that I don't mind. He sends my order to the kitchen, and the chef starts preparing the dish. As far as I can tell, the only people in the restaurant are the man behind the counter and a middle-aged woman in the kitchen at the back, who is currently cooking up my order. It seems like there are more people behind a black door with a sign reading staff only, but it doesn't look like anyone will be coming in or out soon. The man behind the counter gives me the cup of coffee that's offered with the meal set while I'm waiting for my food. Some kind of compress is wrapped around the man's arm. I notice it when he passes me the coffee cup. It's probably there to hide an incriminating tattoo. The man doesn't say much. I guess he grew curious about me as I quietly drank my coffee, though, as he simply grunts, "Going fishing." As much as I want to reply, "What does it look like, you blockhead?" I'm playing a little fisher boy. I raise my face, now red from the hot coffee, and reply, "Yes, for cherry salmon." In response, the man says, "Snakes can show up too, so be careful." I didn't expect such kindness. I can tell just from a few short exchanges this guy likes kids. There were quite a few guys like him at Oslo's place. It gives me goosebumps. Looking around the restaurant, like I'm just taking in the atmosphere, I spot a table that's shielded by a wall and a pillar, and therefore difficult to see. And that's probably Weaselface's private table. Seated there, you'd always have the entrance in sight, and you'd be able to determine just how dangerous any diners entering the restaurant are. Okay, sorry, got a little confused there. It also looks like you can get from that table to a passage leading to the back door, in which case the back door is the main point of interest. I place the coffee cup down in its saucer and ask the man where the bathroom is. When I enter the hallway that the man pointed me toward, 3 doors come into view. One door is for the bathroom, another is the staff-only entrance. I don't know where the last one leads for sure, but it's most likely the door to a storeroom or an office. Without a moment's hesitation, I place my hand on the knob of the final door. It doesn't open. The door is locked, and it doesn't seem like anyone's in there. There's probably stuff in there that they don't want customers to see no matter what. The man chides me, saying, "No, not that one, the one on the other side." After bowing my head in honest apology, I open the door that quite obviously leads to the bathroom. Nice looking bathroom, I guess. Considering the size of the restaurant, the bathroom is pretty big. It's split into male and female restrooms. There are 2 urinals in the men's restroom and a small cubicle with a door. There's a single frosted window. It's of the small, louvered kind. Though you could climb through the window if you remove the louvers one by one, there's a tree outside blocking half of it. Getting out from here would be quite difficult.
さて、どうしたものか.
My beloved master's orders are for me to smash up the urinal, but if I hit it with a wrench, someone's bound to hear. It wouldn't be very fun to be dragged away by the scruff of the neck and turned over to the police for property damage. After worrying over it for 10 whole minutes, I remove a pack of tissues from my pocket, wad about 20 of them into a ball, and then stuff them down the drain. I experienced this form of harassment many times at Aso's school, when I was on toilet cleaning duty. They'd stuff a wad of tissues down the drain, and after they'd push them further down with some kind of stick, you wouldn't be able to use that urinal for quite a while. The tissues become as hard as rock after they've sucked up the moisture, and because of the minerals that build up, they get lodged in the pipe and can't be extracted. How many times did I find myself cursing those wads of tissues, which I can neither dissolve with cleaning products nor plunge? I remember something like that happening back when I was working at a restaurant, and that shit was annoying. Like, because I was on the lowest of the employee chain, a dishwasher, I also had to do the janitorial shit, which involved cleaning the restrooms, and whenever there was an issue with, let's say, urinals, it was usually some sort of stupid prank or something really stupid. And it's kind of like what's being explained here. It's gross as fuck, and it's annoying as fuck. The fact that those experiments should come in handy now just goes to show you that everything in life is a lesson. Using the lug wrench I'd been given, I pushed the wad of tissues down into the drain. After returning the drain cover to its original position, I leave the bathroom. The door labeled staff only also intrigued me, but I thought better than to try and open it. I don't really care if I cause problems for the staff, but it wouldn't want them to too suspicious of me. Okay, that's confusing me. Even if I did open the door, I'd only find the room where they keep the trash according to our data. After returning to my seat at the counter, I begin to eat my, I don't know what that is, and look at the view outside the window. From here, I can't see anywhere you'd be able to snipe Weasel Face from. I see. Yes, this is exactly the kind of burrow a weasel would escape to. In that case, the only choice we have is to lure the weasel out of this den. Should we smoke him out? If the restaurant were to catch fire, his only choice would be to leave via the back door, but pushing it up would be much harder if the fire department were to get involved. Or maybe, as I said earlier, it would be easiest to get a hot babe to sit at the counter. Then Weaselface would come trotting out of hiding, and the moment he sat down next to her, with a glass of bourbon in his hand and a desire to woo her in his mind, he'd be struck down with a bang. If that were the plan, I'd probably end up playing the hot babe. There'd also be the option of having Asako sit at the counter, and me do the sniping. But she's not about to let me do that. Not to mention, even if she knew that it would work, she'd still be unable to hold back her temper if Weaselface started getting touchy-feely. Scraping out the insides of the muscles with a fork, I look up at the man behind the counter. The man also shoots me a glance every now and again as I eat, smoking a cigarette all the while. Our eyes sometimes meet. If this guy were the target, it would be an easy job. I'd grab him, hit him, and then stab him under the chin with my fork. It'd be a piece of cake. No, I'm not the same person as I used to be, and I'm not confident I could do something like that properly. Realizing that this way of thinking is actually sort of cute, I can't help but chuckle softly at myself. At this, the man behind the counter who'd been eyeing me hastily... Let me start over. At this, the man behind the counter who'd been eyeing me looks hastily away. Bingo. Once I've finished eating, I head over the register to pay, upon which the man says, "If you catch any cherry salmon, bring them here, I'll cook them for you." After replying with, "I will if I catch any then," I leave the restaurant with my rucksack once more on my back. In the end, I didn't get any intel that wasn't already on file. There is great merit in checking out the terrain firsthand, though. Sometimes there's a big difference between the place itself and the way it's described on paper. Well, alright. So, we'll end it there because we're pretty much out of time. Sorry for the mess-ups and the lack of commentary here and there. Or just lack of good commentary. And I apologized like this before. I think I'm getting sick, so I kind of just felt like I needed to record and get this out of the way, just in case I was getting sick. Because I didn't want to record no finale, or a video in general, if I was sick. Because I started the Labyrinth of Grisaia sick, and looking back, I kind of regret that. So, hopefully I'm not getting sick. And, I I felt like I had to do this. So, regardless, sorry for the shitty commentary, but thank you for watching. If you actually enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you wish, and I guess I'll see you guys next time for the potential finale, because I actually don't even know if we're even close, because I kept on fucking up and rambling like I am now. So, I don't know if the next episode will be the finale, but most likely. So, I'll see you guys then.